All right, so today we're going to look at how to set up a storefront in ERPRev. All right, so this video is divided into two parts. This is the part where you get to set up the storefront. Then in the next video, I'll show you how the customers can view the website, that's a storefront, place their order, and also make payments using different options. All right, so here you need to take note that this feature is only available to customers that use the standard, premium, and the ultimate plan. All right, so the first step would be for us to enable items attributes. I'll show you how to do that shortly. The next step would be to register product with images. Then we'll now create storefront, enable payment option, set delivery fees, then view storefront. So this particular step number 6 is going to be in a different video entirely. All right, so let's dive right in. So the first thing, if items attribute is not enabled, what you need to do is to go to administration, general configuration, edit general company preference, and here you have the option to use the additional product through service attributes. Once you enable this and you submit, the system would log you out. I'm not going to do that because it's already enabled. You would have, once you log back in, you would have this appear. That's items attributes. Okay, now this further allows you classify your products into two different categories or um, yeah. So for example, let's say if you're selling clothes, categories could be bag, shoes, caps, and all of that. Then it could be something else, maybe snacks, drink, and all of that for someone else, that kind of business. Then the brand could be maybe the manufacturer or maybe the color, the size, depending on the kind of information you want to keep as in for each of your product. But if it's just services, it will only work with the category and not the brand. Okay, so for us, you click here to register a category. Just type anything you want here. So I'll just type category XG. I'll submit. Now, if we go to items attributes again and view categories and fetch data, you would see the other categories we've created and the one we just added now, which is XJ. Okay, but we don't really need it, so I'm going to click here and disable it. We already have enough categories, so all these ones are enabled. If I want to see the disabled ones, I can click here and I'll see all the disabled ones. Okay, all right, so that's how to, you've seen how to enable items attributes. The next thing would, and also uh, registering as in the different creating the different attributes as the category and the class. All right, if you also choose to change the name from category and brand to something else, it's possible. Okay, but that's covered in a different video. So the next thing is to register product with images. For some of us, we already have products registered, so all you need to do is edit those products and upload the images. For those of us that haven't registered any product at all, so you just go to product inventory, product, register product, enter the name of the product, the unit of measurement, whether as in based on how you sell, pieces, pack, dozen, depends. Enter the cost price if you have, enter the selling price if you have. Then this other level is the quantity you want the system to take note of, so that anytime your inventory gets below whatever you set here, system will notify you. Okay, but this is where I'm going to, where you have thumbnail image. You need to click here, and if the image is not here, you can click here to upload an image, choose the file to take you to where you have images in your device, then you go ahead and upload. All right, but we already have all the images that all the products that we need, so I'm not going to register any product. I'll close this. If we view products and fetch data, let me maximize this. You will see the list of products that we already have, as in products that are active, and you notice there's something unique about it. All the products have images. All the products have images except this one. So this one that doesn't have an image, I can click here to edit, then go to where we have image, upload the thumb image. Then if I have different views like side view, aerial view, I can upload in image 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, before I go ahead and submit. And also remember to select the right category and brand or class depending on what your label is called. Okay, so I'll close this, and at the same time, I'm just remember that this is just for demonstration purposes. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead, since you've seen how to register product or view product and edit and upload images. I'm going to close this. That means we've looked at number 1 and number 2. So step number 3 is to create the storefront. So this time around, you go to sales, storefront. There are different options here, but you click on create storefront. Let's maximize it once more. Now, if you have multiple office location, the storefront can only be attached to a particular office location, and you can even choose a particular warehouse. So if I click here, these are different office location in this demo account. So let's select this office location. Then you need to attach this storefront to a system user, so that the software would use that user account to communicate with your storefront at any point in time. And you also need to note that once you've assigned this storefront to a particular user account, a physical human would not be able to log into that account. Okay, so that is as in stated here expressly. So you click here to select the user. Let's assume is this particular user. Then you can choose if you want your storefront to display both your product and services, or if you want it to display only services only or product only. All right, so now apart from that, you can specify the warehouse, because it's possible for the system to display the quantity of the stock or of each inventory that you have for your customers to be guided at the point of making their orders. So you can click here to associate this storefront to a particular warehouse, which means you can have multiple storefronts as well. Okay, okay. Then the next one is here. If you want, the next option is show only items with available units. If you check this box, that means any item that you don't have, system should not display that product. But if you uncheck it, that means both the ones you have and the ones you don't have would appear. Then the next one is show items price. For some people, they don't want to show the price, they just want to just see the picture of the item. You can uncheck this. But if you want your customers to see the item price, you check this. Then you also have some customers that will tell you, okay, I don't want my customers to be able to place order or add items to cart. Then you check this box, you uncheck it. Then if you that if you want to allow, you check. If you don't want to allow, you uncheck. Then the next one is allow customers log in and register. There are some people, they just want you to come and see, maybe it's a lounge, they just want you to scan a QR code and see their price list, but they don't want you to log in, or into the system. Then they can just simply, uncheck this. All right. And the next one is you can set the number of products that can appear on the page, on a single page. Okay, you can set it directly here, or you can do that from here. Then here you can choose a template. Now we have just three templates and there's option for a custom template. But even if we customize a template for you, it will still carry the standard feature of the storefront. It's not going to have all the bells and whistles of a very conventional e-commerce website, but standard things like customers placing their order, checking out, adding delivery location, choosing if they want to pay with card or bank transfer or payment on delivery, all that they'll be able to do, okay, on your storefront. So you can choose this first template. You can click here to upload your logo. You can click here to upload your banner. Then you can type your store name here, slogan, store address, if any, contact phone number. Contact email is compulsory because when people place order on that website, whatever email you provide here is what the system would use to, to notify you. Then if you have any of these handles, you can, keep it, key it in. If you don't, you don't need to key it in. Please note that you don't need to start typing the YouTube domain before your own. No, just type in. Let's say if your um, Instagram name is M Office Portal, just type M Office Portal. Don't type HTTPS Instagram, .com. You don't need to do this. Just all you just need to do is test. All right. So you can go ahead and submit, but I don't want to set up another storefront. Let's go ahead and view the one we already have. So let's view storefront. Here, you can see that we have one storefront already. I can click here to edit if I want to update the information. This is the URL of the storefront. But if you're wondering, okay, what if I want it to carry my own company name, like my company name.com? It is possible. All right. So here, this storefront is linked to the Lagos location. It is user ID 2 that is attached to this storefront. This is the name of the store. This is the mobile number and the email. You can click here and you see all the information we just saw previously. You see? So now that we've not uploaded it, as in keyed in our YouTube handle, the YouTube logo won't even appear on the storefront. All right. So I'll close this. Okay, so that's how to view the storefront. So we've looked at step 1, step 2, step 3. Step 4 is how to enable the payment option. So you still go to sales, storefront, then you have manage online payment gateway. So if you click here, let me maximize this. You have pay on delivery, bank transfer, card via Paystack, card via Flutterwave. You can see that currently 3 are enabled and this is not enabled. So if, for instance, you want to enable bank transfer option, you can just click here, type in your bank, replace this with your bank name, bank account number, bank account name and account number. If you have multiple accounts, you can do the same thing. Then if you have any payment instruction, maybe you want them to quote a particular order number or something, you can type it here. All right, then just ignore this if you're using the bank transfer option. Then once you're done, you submit. If it's for Paystack or Flutterwave, for those of us in Nigeria, you click here. If you want to enable Paystack, you go to Paystack website and you sign up with them. You get a secret key, public key. These two information are the things you need to just bring in here. Once you do that, if you want to put any instruction, it's fine. If you don't, but once you've gotten the secret key and the public key from Paystack, as in after signing up, creating a merchant account, you can just key it in here and submit. If you want to disable it, you uncheck this box and submit. So I'm not just going to submit because we've already done that. All right, so that's how to enable, as in the payment gateways. So if I close this, and the next thing is setting delivery fees. If you want to set your delivery fees, you still go to sales storefront and add shipping location cost. So if I click here, I can select particular office location, enter the cost, let's say 1.5. Let's say Ibadan. Okay. So now when I've done that, I can close this and let's go and look at our view shipping location cost, and I fetch data. You can see for this office location there are different delivery costs. Okay, we already have Ibadan, so let me edit this and put something else here. Ikeja. All right, so now if I fetch data again, so you can see, so we have Ikeja. So for office pickup is 0. So now we've seen how to quickly set up a storefront in ERPRev by following these simple 5 steps. So in the next video, we are going to look at what this store we set up look like and how do we get the URL to that store. If you go to sales, storefront, view storefront, you can copy this URL, and it's also possible for 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 you to request that, oh, we should use your own URL, not the one that has the ERPRev domain on it. It is also possible. Then if you're wondering, okay, what if I want to give my customers discount code, the people that shop on the storefront, what if I want to give them discount code? It's still possible. If you come to sales, you see discount voucher, you can click here and the system will give you an option to add a discount voucher. So if I click on add discount voucher, I can set if I want it to be a direct amount or percentage. Let's say I want to give everybody 5%. Because of this percentage symbol, system knows that it's not 5 naira that I want to give to them, it's 5%. Then I can give it a code, maybe VVIP 5. Then description, special, maybe end of year promo, and it's for this office location, and this is the minimum amount that the customer would have to spend before the person can enjoy this 5% discount on the storefront. So like, let's say 5,000 naira. So I can set the validity if it's just today or maybe till month end, or let it go till end of September or September 30th. Yes. Then I go ahead and submit. So long as I have this, let's copy this discount code and have it just so that when we go to the storefront we can apply it. Okay, so in the next video we'll look at what the storefront looks like and how the customer can take advantage of the storefront. Thank you.